Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to talk about the fragrances that I've been wearing the most for the month of December. And I feel like last month I've not been wearing that many fragrances. I feel like I've been really concentrating on a few fragrances that I really enjoyed. And yes, I feel like they are mostly Christmassy, so you'll see. The first one that I really enjoyed is a fragrance by Goutal. And I have a special edition of this one, I guess. This is Nuit, étoilée. So you have this fragrance also, it's still available, but you have it in a different, more modern, let's say, bottle now. This one, you have this little sprayer on the side, this puff, I don't know. So yeah, this was a special edition that I was able to find. And I really enjoy this fragrance because to me this is like the scent of Christmas and a Christmas tree in a bottle. To me it's really citrusy. You have this fresh citrusy opening. It's also really pleasant to have this kind of fresh citrusy fragrances for Christmas. Usually this is something that I'm craving for. I love to have citrus fragrances. I don't know, oranges to me and some other citrus. To me this definitely smell like Christmas to me, or winter. And this one, yes, the opening is citrusy and minty. And you have this kind of Christmas tree scent to me in it because you have this pine scent, which is working really well with the mint and the citrus. And you have something sweeter and comforting in the base. So I feel like this one is definitely working really well for December. I feel like I'm mostly wearing it during the winter and especially for Christmas, but I think that this fragrance could work also for spring, for example, because it's quite fresh still. It's not a super strong fragrance, it stays close to the skin, but really pretty and beautiful. Really enjoyed that one. After that, I was really more and more into gourmand fragrances. I think that I was really craving for sugar as I was sick in December and I couldn't eat sugar at all. I couldn't drink alcohol, I couldn't eat fat. So yeah, that was not the best to have a diet in the end of the year, but okay. So I feel like my taste in fragrances changed a lot in December in the sense that as I was not able to eat this kind of food, I was really craving for more gourmand fragrances than usual. So the next one is another one that I like to wear also for the end of the year, and this is Mandarina Corsica by l'artisan Parfumeur. So this one smells like a dessert to me. It smells like a mandarin orange with the coat of sugar on top, like hard sugar, and it has also lots of spices. I get also, yes, Immortel, I guess that you have also in Nuit, étoilée. So I think this one has Immortel too, but it's more present in that one. I feel like in that one, it's much more obvious that you have Immortel. So if this is a note that you don't like, maybe you won't enjoy it in Mandarina Corsica, but I feel like in Nuit, étoilée, maybe you won't smell it. And it has also this note of caramel that is definitely, yeah, really strong also in that one. It's super sweet, but it is sweet, sugary citrus fragrance. Super comforting. It has some vanilla also in it. Yeah, I said there are some spices. I feel like there's something like cinnamon. For the rest, I don't know. Yeah, maybe some other like ginger, I don't know, but cinnamon is the one that I get the most. And yeah, it's super spicy, smells like Christmas with this citrus, these spices and this sweetness, so yeah. My next one is also a gourmand fragrance that smells like Christmas to me. And this is a new buy because I guess this was the last fragrance that I bought in 2023. And this is this specific edition, this special edition by Malone, which is ginger biscuit cologne. So I guess they released this one for Christmas. Usually this is something that they tend to release and re-release only for Christmas on the end of the year. And yeah, I just bought a little bottle of it, but as you can see, I wore it quite a lot already in December because I was really enjoying it. So the first time I tried it, I was quite surprised because I expected something really sweet, spicy and sweet. And of course I had the spices, but I had tons of spices. It was really spicy, but not as sweet as I expected it. So, and it was not very strong. It stays quite close to the skin. So I tried it at first. I thought, okay, it's nice, but I'm not sure I'm loving it. So I sprayed it on my skin. I worked a bit for a few hours, and then after a few hours I realized that I was really enjoying it. Because at the beginning, as I said, I had the spices. So the spices were, of course, ginger, cinnamon. I had something nutty in it also. Something that smells, yes, indeed, like a biscuit. I don't know if it's coming from this. Yeah, maybe something like nutty in it. Definitely smells like food. And in this evolution, it tended to get more and more sweet on my skin because, yeah, my skin tends to amplify also the sweetness in fragrances. And it was much more pleasant to me when it became a bit sweeter with all the spices. So I guess you have also some vanilla, something sweet, maybe some tonka, something comforting also in the base, something almondy. And I really enjoyed that one. I had some compliments also about this one when people were really close to me or hugging me, because otherwise I feel like people won't smell it. This is not something that would bother people around me. And yes, this is one that I wore also, I guess, to go to work, because this one, I feel like it's not bothering people. It's a bit spicy, but it's not strong and in your face, as, yeah, all the Jo Malone fragrances, I want to say, because usually that's kind of their issue, you know, they are not especially long-lasting or they don't project a lot. But this one has a decent longevity on me, not a great projection, but a decent longevity. My next one is another beautiful Gourmand fragrance that I wore also around Christmas time and the beginning of December. So this one is Frustration by Etat Libre d'Orange. So Frustration is coming from a special collection that they have in Etat Libre d'Orange. You see that the bottles are a bit different. Most of them are quite strong and I want to say more maybe Middle Eastern type of fragrance, scent oriented, let's say. And this one to me is not especially, it's more, it's the Gourmand fragrance of the bench. Let's say that it's sweet, it has this tons of vanilla. I definitely get this chestnut note, which is very strong in it. And I think it has something a bit smoky also. Now something woody, maybe not Gaillac wood, because I think it would be much more smoky, but I don't know, there is something a bit woody also in the base. Maybe there's Gaillac wood, I don't know. Because I feel like it's getting quite smoky on me in the evolution. Not now in the opening. Now what I have is lots of vanilla, something a bit boozy, lots of chestnut also. Super gourmand, a bit spicy. Really enjoyed that one. I had some crazy compliments also with this one. That's crazy because I feel like people compliment me when I'm wearing much more gourmand fragrances, which is not what I tend to wear. So maybe there is a message behind that. Like the ones I'm wearing, usually they are not liking them. I don't know. But this one is super pretty. It's quite strong also. It has a really great longevity. I feel like, yes, when you're wearing that one, people around you will smell it, and I really enjoyed it. This is something that would be great also, I feel like, for fall, because definitely it smells much more like fall, but it's really gourmand. To me, I was craving for it for December. After that, I feel like I still enjoyed gourmand, but also some floral fragrances. So the first one is Can't Stop Loving You. So this is a fragrance I bought in the end of the year, I guess, when it was released. It was maybe in September, something like that. And I really enjoyed that one. It's a beautiful orange blossom fragrance. And I found it a bit boring, honestly, at the beginning when I tried it. And in its evolution, it's getting so sensual and inviting. I guess this is because of the oak moss. The oak moss is a note that really, yeah, it's kind of really tricky for me, because oak moss can be really appealing for me or completely the opposite. But here it's completely appealing to me. I feel like this, the mix between this oak moss and the honey, this is something that is also appealing to me in some Francesca Bianchi fragrances. Not that this one smells like a Francesca Bianchi fragrance, but you know what I mean. And I feel like these notes are really appealing to me. I feel like they're super sensual and attractive, and yes, I really enjoy that, mixed with this orange blossom. I feel like in the evolution it's getting stronger and stronger, a bit darker also, because it's becoming a bit almost incensey, sweeter, a bit almost animalic with the honey and the oak moss. I don't know, it's getting something like a skin scent, but something more sensual that I really enjoyed in Antoine. And yes, I feel like maybe people would discard it really quickly when they try it, because like me at first I thought that it was really boring. And when I came back to the paper that on which I sprayed it, I was really really surprised how much I enjoyed that one, but I'm still enjoying it. My next one is a beautiful floral fragrance. This is a rose fragrance, and this is Lavalière. So I don't have the real bottle for it, so this is a huge decant of it. And this is definitely not the kind of fragrance that I would be wearing usually for this, I don't know, for this period of the year, let's say, this type of weather. But I don't know why, I really enjoyed something greener also, and this is a green rose fragrance. So if you don't like green fragrances, I feel maybe you won't like this one, but I love green fragrances, and this one is so pretty. I feel like there is something bright and a bit sharp in the opening, something fruity, yes, and there is some fig also, and yes, really enjoying that one. It's so pretty. I really enjoy this collection from YSL. So this is this special private collection. So they have these transparent bottles, and they have the ones which are these golden bottles. I have a few of them, and I really enjoy them. I'm just a bit disappointed because they discontinued the one that I wanted to buy just before I was able to buy it. So I think it was Magnificent Gold, something like that, was it? The vanilla one. The vanilla one was really pretty, and I don't know why they discontinued it. In this golden collection, they don't have many left, so maybe it's not working well. I don't know what they're doing with it, but I feel like the ones that are still there are not the ones I was the most attracted to. So yeah, but the other one with the transparent bottles, they still have really pretty ones. And I feel like they've discontinued also, was it Grain de Poudre, which was also a nice violet fragrance. I don't know why they do that, but okay, still I'm enjoying the ones that I have. It's already enough. I'm trying to go back to a slow buy, hopefully this year. I already bought a fragrance at the beginning of the year, but okay. I found a good price on the fragrance I was looking at for maybe 2 or 3 years now. So yeah, okay, I have an excuse. And the last one that I wore, going back to Gourmand fragrances again, this is One Umbrella for Two by Floraiku. So this fragrance is one that I really enjoy. It's a fruity gourmand fragrance, which is not usually something that I'm craving for, and this one I'm trying to use it sparingly because I only have this 10 ml. I was looking for a good affordable bottle, but they are still super crazy expensive. So far I'm just doing with what I have, and if I finish it I will see. see what I do. So this one is smelling almost like bakery, cake, something like Madeleine, muffin, something like that. It has something really foody in it. Almost like red fruits, blueberries, like blueberry muffins, not cranberries, but yeah, something like red fruits and Madeleine or some almost something like hazelnut and butter. Yeah, it has something almost like hazelnut to me. Not in the, this Nutella sense, because I don't smell any chocolate in it, but yeah, something like red fruits, hazelnut, and tea. Something super comforting, and that makes me want to eat also. Really enjoying that one. It's very beautiful. If you love gourmand fragrances, you definitely need to try this one if you have that. And I feel like this was all. This was it for this month. You see, I wore many, yes, many fragrances, but not as many as usual. I feel like usually I have more or less 10 to 15 fragrances, and I wore, yes, much less this month because I was really enjoying the ones that I was wearing, and I didn't want to change and to move to another one. So this is usually a good sign that they are really great fragrances. Okay, and for my discoveries of the month, I don't have that many. I was able to get 2 samples of Nicolai because I feel like her fragrances are not that easy to try. She doesn't sell samples on her website. She just has this discovery kit, so you have a big discovery kit available on her website, but at that time when I bought mine it was really smaller, so I feel like it would be repetitive to buy the ones that they sell now just for 2 or 3 more fragrances. But you cannot choose which samples you want, and I feel like that's a pity because she has beautiful fragrances and it's really hard to try if you don't have a boutique nearby, so that's really a pity. And the first one that I was able to try was Sacra Blue. So Sacra Bleu is a white floral fragrance. I feel like it was released quite a long time ago. I don't know in which year, but I heard about this one. I really wanted to try it, and for sure this is like really intense tuberose fragrance to me. But in the opening it has something a bit, I was going to say old-fashioned, not really old-fashioned, but something a bit vintage in it. I feel like there is maybe carnation or something like that mixed to it, and the both together they're really giving me this vintage vibe. So this one is smelling quite vintage to me, and usually, let me see, they put the notes in it. So what do they say? There's some citrus, some fruits. Maybe there are some fruits that are emphasizing this sweetness, this, you know, this tuberose, this flower. It has something, yes, a bit fruity in it. The jasmine too can have that, but I definitely get the carnation, and the carnation is giving something a little bit more vintage to me. So yeah, and okay, it was nice, and in the evolution I liked it even more because I got this warm base which is really beautiful with the vanilla, the tonka bean, and the benzoin. I feel like this was really comforting. I really enjoyed that. But the opening, I don't know, carnation, sometimes it's working for me. I feel like in some specific Guerlain fragrances I have it a lot in L'Heure Bleue, and sometimes it's bothering me a little bit, sometimes not, depending on how it evolves on my skin, how it's working. But carnation can be a yes or no for me, depending on the, I don't know, my mood, the period of the year, if it's working for me or not at that moment on my skin, I don't know. But this is the only thing that makes it a bit dated to me, but still such a stunning, beautiful fragrance, but a bit vintage and dated to me because of this note. So this is only my opinion. If you love this fragrance, it's fine. I still find that it's a gorgeous, stunning fragrance. Just that to my liking, I would have preferred maybe, I don't know, less carnation or to smell it a bit less. And the next one is Cuir Cuba. So the name of this fragrance suggests leather, but to me the star of the show here is the tobacco. The tobacco here is just wonderful, the way she created it. I love the spices in the opening. Yes, I definitely have, what is this note? What's the name in English for it? Licorice? Yes, I think that's the name, licorice. I definitely have that in the opening, and something super green, tobacco-y, something almost like, how you say that? I can't find my word today. But okay, if I remember the word in English, I'm going to put it. It's foin in French. You have this, I know that it's used also to give this tobacco scent, so I feel like they use that. And it's working really well. I feel like with this, yes, I have something maybe a bit minty and some lavender. So I feel like it's really complex. I have lots of notes, lots of spices, some aromatic notes, some notes really deeper and stronger with this tobacco. Yes, really beautiful fragrance. I love the evolution also of this one. I feel like she did really great job with it, and it's becoming more leathery for me in the evolution. Oh, if you can see it, I don't know if I can focus. Apparently not. Maybe on the left, yes. So what do we have? Yes, we have anise, licorice, lemon, mint for sure. Yes, I had that. Sage, lavender, yeah. Geranium, ylang. Ah, yes, there are some floral notes. I definitely didn't get, but okay. Like magnolia, ylang ylang, coriander, okay. And yes, tobacco, foin. I don't remember the word, but I'll put it. Patchouli, cedar, and musk. But I feel like this leather feel in the evolution is coming from maybe the mix with the geranium, with the tobacco, and the patchouli. There is something from these notes that is indeed giving me something leathery, but in the evolution. In the opening, I was surprised because it is quite fresh, with this lemon, the mint, and the spices. But the tobacco is evolving in a more stronger, leathery feel, let's say. And yes, I really enjoyed that one too. It was also really surprising because I never smelled a leather tobacco fragrance like this. Yes, and it's really pleasing. If you enjoy tobacco fragrances, I think you need to try that one. It has a hint of sweetness also, but not super sweet. I think she's doing such a great job in the fragrances she creates. If this is the type of fragrance you like, definitely try that because she makes great fragrances. Okay, so just one more thing I wanted to talk about concerning the, let's say, discoveries of the month. I bought this, home diffusers. So I got the same, not exactly the same, but the ones for Christmas last year. I won them on a giveaway on Instagram. So you have 3 little bottles, so they are coming from Nicolai. And I really enjoyed them last year, the ones that I got with this giveaway. So I bought the ones that were released this year. So the first one that I opened is Fairy Tree. Really enjoyed that one. Less smoky and strong than the ones that were released last year. So last year I guess they had one which was smelling like a fireplace, one that was smelling like pine trees, and one that was smelling like gingerbread. So this year you have this one, which is supposed to smell like, I guess, Christmas tree. And I really enjoy this one because it has some sweetness also. So it has this pine notes, but it has also lots of sweetness. I feel it has something floral in it. And it reminds me of the sprayer, home sprayer that you have in Diptyque, which is called Sapin, that they release each year. So I'm wondering if it doesn't have mimosa in it also. And yes, this one is really lovely. That's the first one I opened because usually they last for a very long time. The first one that I opened last year, I guess I could smell it in my house for 6 months, something like that. And I feel like this one is maybe a bit weaker than the ones I opened last year, but still it's very pretty. I can smell it in the room. And just to show you the box and the other one, so I got them in this beautiful box. I bought one also for my mother as a Christmas gift. She really enjoyed it. Yeah, she likes also this kind of gift, and the home diffusers. And the bottles are super pretty, and I feel like the price was not that high compared to the other brands, you know, that smell this kind of things. So this is how you have them. And the other ones, I guess like this year, they release more gourmand scents. This one is Christmas pudding, and the other one is candy hearts. So I've not tried these ones yet. I know that they have candles also smelling like that, and I think Isabelle talked about them. She bought the candles. So I'm really curious about these ones, but yeah, as this one is still smelling, I won't open the other ones for the moment. But yeah, I really hope that I'm enjoying these other ones as much as I'm enjoying this one. So voilà, these were my favorites for the month of December, the fragrances that I wore and also what I discovered. Tell me what you've been wearing this month, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!